Hi, I'm Fiona Henderson, commercial lawyer, litigator and founder of Argyll Law. Welcome back to The Travelling Lawyer. This is video number 5 in our 6-part video series filmed across the Nullarbor, and I'm sharing real legal risks that sit behind commercial contracts and how to avoid them. We've pulled over at the head of the Great Australian Bight, the Bunda Cliffs. As you can see behind me, they're stunning and look exactly like they do on the map. If you haven't seen this place, it is definitely worth the drive, and today it's full of whales, southern right whales. We've seen about probably 8 to 10 of them, mothers with their babies. It's just much more spectacular than you would expect out here. Peter's keen to get back on the road shortly. I'm still promising not to gasp and grab the seat unless there's active risk to life. We'll see how that goes over the next 1,000 or so kilometres. Today, I want to talk about what happens when a deal goes wrong. I'm not talking about a catastrophic breach or something that's landed in court yet. I'm talking about that awkward, uncomfortable stage where something hasn't quite gone to plan. One party's getting frustrated and trouble is quietly brewing. If you've been in business a while, you'll know exactly what I mean. Nothing's escalated, but there's definitely a shift in the tone. So how can you handle it in a way that prevents things getting worse? Here's what I see often work. First, stay calm. Don't rush to threaten breach or termination. That can lock people into positions they don't really want to take. Second, preserve the commercial relationship. Even if the relationship feels beyond saving right now, showing the court, if it gets that far, that you acted reasonably, tried to resolve things and didn't jump to conclusions can be helpful. Third, get advice early. Before you offer a discount, before you admit fault, before you fire off a reactive email. Speak to your lawyer, because what you say now can shape how the whole thing plays out later. At Argyll Law, we often step in right at this point, when something is brewing but hasn't yet exploded. We help businesses frame the conversation, de-escalate tension, and put their legal position in writing without making things worse. And we often do that behind the scenes when the other party doesn't even know that we're involved. And we help you to find a practical path forward, whether that's negotiation, mediation, or just a careful reset. Because the truth is, litigation is expensive, and conflict burns time and energy and commercial relationships. Even the rocky ones are worth protecting if you can. So if a deal's going wobbly and you want to protect your position without burning bridges, send me a message on LinkedIn or head over to argylllaw.com. Handled the right way, this is where you shape the story. I'll see you in the final video, where I'll wrap up the series with what smart businesses do differently. Until then.